invite our next speaker, which is another true wind pioneer in India, Professor Kasthoorirangaian, who joins us here as the chairman of the Indian Windpower Association, an association which mainly represents the investors in wind farms, many also medium-sized companies. And I know that that's a sector that we've been talking about requires also special attention, brings a lot of added value to wherever they invest. Professor Kasthoorirangaian, I have the pleasure now to invite you to reflect about the situation in India at this point of time. And again, we're very happy to have you also on board of the conference as one of the supporting organizations which will contribute to making it a success. Professor Kasturi.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for inviting me to be a speaker today. Yes. Good, ma.
Just
I have a small presentation. Status of wind power energy in India. This is what we hope to have, we are having and hope to have the additions in the years to come. The global overview is the energy sector worldwide is in transition. 72% of the new capacity additions in 2019 came from renewable energy. Out of the 2,805.5 trillion watt hours of renewable energy generated worldwide in 2019, over 50% of 1,429.6 trillion hours came from wind energy. The India overview is like, out of the total installed capacity of 376 million, 322.74 megawatt of renewable energy capacity is 91,163.81 megawatt, or 24% is from wind energy. The wind energy at 38,624.56 megawatt constitutes 10.3% of the total wind energy capacity, and 42.4% of the installed renewables wind energy capacity. In 2019-20, out of the total electricity generation of 1,392 billion units, 138.3 billion units, or 9.9%, came from the renewable energy. Wind energy contributed 64.6 billion units. India's wind energy potential is like at the hub height of 50 meters, the potential of India is 49.130. When the hub height goes to 80 meters, it will be 102.778 units, and when it goes to 100 meters, it is 302.2 million megawatt, and at 122, 695.509, the ample potential India has. The statewide installed capacity in India, in the 10 states of India, is like Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu, and a few other small states. will be like 38,624.58 megawatt. This is the statistics as on December 31st, 2020. The Solar Energy Corporation of India has a reverse auction bids for wind energy, and it started bidding from February 2017, and the prices at that time was 3.46 Indian rupees, equivalent to 4 cents or 4.68 cents. In October, the price came down, the tariff came down. February 28, as days went by, the prices came down in February, April 18, September 18, February 19 to 2.82. In seventh tranche, the May 29, 4,200 megawatt came down to 2.79. The lowest price found in the auctions was 2.44 Indian rupees, equivalent to 3.3 US cents. That is, had been the tariff realized in the reverse bidding auction of Solar Energy Corporation. The total quantity tendered was 13,800, of which 10,330 megawatt was allotted. The average US cents tariff in US cents is 3.79, or equivalent to 2.8 Indian rupees. The facilitators and challengers, of course, we are happy that India has a Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, which is very much supportive and proactive in its working. The green energy corridors have been on the increase day by day, and we have adequate green energy corridors that can transmit solar and wind energy. The environment is very highly competitive. And the electricity is a concurrent subject in India. That means that the states and the center have equal rights to change the energy, but all of them are very much supportive. To make it more positive, the government is trying to bring new regulations or change in the framework, and that is not keeping up to the growth. The political interference resulting in the change in cross-subsidy charges, and there are avoidable charges which are making the distribution companies or discounts not working to their good management levels. But anyway, in spite of all these drawbacks, the changeover from fossil fuels to renewable energy is taking place at a good pace. We thank you for having given me the opportunity, and wish India, the world and India succeed in changeover from fossil fuels to renewables. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, members.
Thank you very much, in particular for introducing your practical experience and the experience of your members, which are actually investing in wind farms and operating wind farms. And I think indeed the challenges also that you raised, in particular related to the policies, auction systems, we see similar experience in other countries as well. Certainly be very important part of the conference in India in autumn, because these are the key kind of conditions which we need to further develop in order to ensure that the investment takes place on the level that we need to achieve our goals. Thank you so much, Professor Kasthoorirangaian.